Hello, folks. Can you hear me clearly? Like now? Hi. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you.
Cool. So, and today I have the pleasure of presenting you with the study titled "Resisting Manipulative Bots in Meme Coin Copy Trading: A Multi-Agent Approach with Chain of Thought Reasoning." And this paper is co-authored with Ye Bofeng and Yang Liu from Nanyang Technological University and Jiahua Xu from UCL CBT and Exponential Science. I'm currently the final year PhD candidate at UCL CBT and a visiting scholars in Hong Kong U FinTech Academy. And this research is funded by Woodbury and has been accepted by ACM Web Conference, which is currently the best venue in my academic portfolio. And surprisingly, this achievement originates from an anecdote of XRP residency. And last year, I was selected for the XRP residency cohort 6, AI and blockchain. And I meet Yichen there, who make a living by trading a meme coin since leaving the Ukraine. And we become friends and we talk about everything. We talk about startup, we talk about agent, girls, and of course the meme coin. And I can still remember that Yichen mentioned that because he is a meme coin trader, professional meme coin trader. So he mentioned that the meme coin market is not a fair market. There are lots of different manipulative bots in this market to redistribute the wealth from naive trader to the informed trader. So this fact actually deeply attracts me because one of my research interests is forensic finance, which is a field relevant to everything illegal, illicit, or immoral in the financial market. You can remember that since 2025, the President Trump's launch of his own meme coin ignite a wave of meme coin trading. And everyone just go to the Pump Farm, which is the largest on-chain meme coin market in Solana, and in which people can create the meme coin without any fee, buy or sell the meme coin with only 1% transaction fee. So if you want to create your own meme coin, as shown by the subfigure A on the left-hand side, you just simply choose a name.
I think your screen might be stuck. I'm not sure if you're still presenting.
Yeah, I'm presenting. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it seems you're still presenting the first page.
Oh, really? Let me. Let me share the entire screen. So, what about now? Is it good now? Can you see me?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, nice.
That's better. Now we can see left.
If you
show us the pictures again. Sorry, show us the pictures again. Show us the previous slide.
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Yeah. So the subfigure A is that the far left is me, and Yichen is the one that is really cool with sunglasses. And yeah, this is definitely best life, like one of the best life during my in PhD. And yeah, and if you are a token creator, you just simply select a name, select a ticker, and upload a meme. That's everything you need to do to create a meme coin. You don't need to pay any fees. And once you finish that, your meme coin will be listed on the homepage on the right-hand side, subfigure B. And if you are a meme coin trader, you don't want to create any meme coin, you just simply go to the homepage and select a coin that you want. But here, a very interesting fact is that the homepage of Pump Farm has a very interesting mechanism, which we call the bumping mechanisms. So each meme coin trade, buy or sell, either buy or sell, will bounce the coin's clickable name to the homepage with a brief jiggle, like a brief shake. And this mechanism is very interesting because I can still remember that when I first traded meme coin, I selected a coin that has been bumped to the homepage because it's kind of like active. It's like actively traded. So,
You can move the Google Meet window.
Let me continue. Like now they remove this functionality. let me move on. Because the presentation is super long, so I don't want to like spend too much time on.
I mean, is it possible to move the Google Meet window, the small floating window?
Oh, sorry about that. Shit.
Yes.
What about now? Is it better?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so if you click that like a meme coin name, you will be redirected to a trading page. Now we are looking at a meme coin called Ghost, and the trading page show you the candlestick chart, the trading history. You know that the blockchain is like kind of fully transparent. You can see who buy the token, who sell the token, how much is it, and what's the amount, time, and the block hash. And also they maintain their own forum, so you can see some forum discussion there, like comments. And if you look into this Ghost token, you can see that if you look into the candlestick chart, you see a upward growth with high demand, which is very good. And if you continue to look into trading history, it seems that everyone is purchasing this coin. Different traders are buying. So if I'm a trader, I go to the meme coin market, the first concern is that will the token creator rug pull me, right? Like, because this coin is like kind of the value of the meme coin value is highly driven by the hype and highly manipulable. The trader can purchase the coin at the lowest price when they first create this meme coin. But it seems that here, different people, like except for the token creator, different people are buying these coins, which looks very good. Like I can kind of like eliminate my concern about rug pull. And also when I look into the comments, I think there are lots of like active and positive engagement, which is super nice. So if I were the meme coin trader and we're back to the 2025, I would definitely purchase this coin. But once you purchase this coin, suddenly, if you look into the candlestick chart, the coin price suddenly crashes. And everyone, if you look into the trading history, everyone is selling their coins simultaneously, which is super weird. And actually, this event happened in PanFan every day, every single day. And if we look into the platform and plot the distribution of PanFan's traders' profitability, here we use the T-stat. If you look into the subgraph C, we are using the T-stat, which is a statistics to measure the profitability of a trade among different trades. So if the T-stat is greater than 0, which means that on average, this trader is making a profit. And vice versa, if it's negative, definitely is like losing the money on average. And if you look into those two like dash lines, if the T-stat is on the right-hand side of this right red dash line, which means that this trader is consistently beat the market and who probably have some insider information or has some special method to beat the market. And vice versa, if like someone is like on the right hand side of this red dash line, which means that this guy is consistently losing her money. And as you can see, actually, surprisingly, more than half of the creator is losing money in this market. And we have a small group of people who can consistently beat the market. And this is quite counterintuitive in the financial market. Because if we look, can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Okay, if you look into the subgraph D, which is plotting the distributions of the traders' profitability in a centralized exchange, you can observe that actually most of the people, all the people most of and like all of the traders cannot either consistently beat the market or consistently losing money. And you can even see that actually like more than half of people are making the money. This is from another research from a collaborator. So this is quite weird. Like what's actually happening under the hood? So the answer is the illusion of high demand and the coordinated dumping are caused by 4 types of manipulative bots. And the KOL, the key opinion leaders, deploying them to manipulate attention and position. So let's first have a look at the attention manipulative bots. The first bot is the bump bot. If you can recall the bumping mechanisms, the bump bot is doing nothing but just repetitively buy and sell a negligible amount of coins. So as we remember that any trading of any meme coin will be bumped to the homepage. So the bump bot just simply like repetitively create the coin to continually bump the coin's name to the homepage to get more exposure and attract the traders to participate into the game. It's kind of wash trading. And if you look into the command bot, which is also very interesting, that the KOLs are using the bots to control multiple accounts to post the prefabricated commands. It's like the bullets in the clip, and the only thing you do is to like trigger the bots, and it will quickly go to the meme coin that you will launch to post very like hype-driven like comments like bro, like moon increasing right now, and like to the moon, like don't miss that, like comments like that. And on the right-hand side, we have the precision manipulative bots. So the first bot is the bundle bot. So bundle bot basically purchase the coin at the lowest price and conceal their position. If you look into the subgraph C, you can see the purple create a wallet. The first thing creator do is to transfer the soul token to the bundle bot. The bot here denotes some automatic script that control the wallet, the account on Solana. So basically, the first thing creator do is to transfer those like soul token to different bundle bots, and then creator will launch the meme coin, and simultaneously, the creator will control all those bots to purchase those coins. And as you can see, the token creation and the token purchasing are in the exactly same block. No one can basically front run them. And they're just like the predator waiting for some prey. And if like some naive trader like me enter this market to purchase the coin, they will control all those bots to simultaneously dump the coin, leaving me with a loss. And we also have some substitution. Like we have another type of bot called the sniper bot. So what the sniper bot do is just simply detect the newly created meme coins that haven't been bundled. So if they detect like meme coin like that, they will quickly purchase the coin at the lowest price, like instead of a creator, and do the exactly same trick. They're waiting for the naive like trader like me, and they quickly dump the coin with me a loss. Okay, so someone might ask me like, does this like event actually happen? Like, am I like just bullshitting or something? So let me show you some direct evidence. So as shown by subfigure A, you can see that we in the like Telegram, we already have lots of like pump from bot. It's even like pump from bot as a service in the Telegram. So even your grandma can operate it. Like we have like token bundler, pump bot, command bot, army bot, and you can even Google it like pump from bot. There are various different types of bots on the market. And to make things even worse, like because there are lots of newcomers and naive traders in this market. The meme coin tracking website like GMGN or DEX Screener, they provide like copy trading tools. And as you can see in the subfigure B, the only thing you need to do is that you find someone that you want to copy trade. You input his or her wallet address, and this tool will automatically imitate any operations from the followed wallet. And you as a copier, you can basically replicate those wallets' position. And also, as shown by the subfigure C, GMGN also have some KOL ranking dashboard. Like they will show someone with high profitability. But if you recall, the things that we mentioned before, and lots of those KOLs are basically using bots to exploit those naive trader to earn their money. So it's highly dangerous to copy trade those KOLs, because probably they just use their fame or use their kind of reputation to let you to copy trade, and they can just use an automatic bot to earn your money. So naturally, in this paper, we will ask the first research question: are those bots detectable, and how prevalent are those bots? So let's first look into the bump bot. So if you look at the bump bot, their trading behavior actually is quite detectable, because they are doing nothing but just repetitively buy and sell the same amount of meme coin without change their net position. The reason why we mentioned that without change their net position is that we do have some normal trader. They just buy and sell the same amount, but their position will change because they are trying to make some money or lose some money. So based on this behavior, we design watch trading score, alpha, for each wallet. So the numerator is the number of flips. So a flip is defined as a pair of transactions with the same amount, but different direction. So same amount is so if we take a example here, this guy sell 0.013 meme coin and buy 0.013 meme coin. So those sell and buy, they have the same amount, but different direction. One is sell, another is buy. So they are one flip. And those two are the second flip, and those two are the third flips. So we are aggregating those number of flips to see how many repetitive trade this wallet made. And also, because we still have some normal trader, they just buy and sell same amount. So we're trying to use the net position to put the net position change on the denominator to try to analyze those not net position change. Because if you look into the bump bot, they just trade the same amount there. They typically doesn't want to make a profit or something. And also we have some small constant epsilon to avoid the division by zero error. And we trying to treat a wallet as a bump bot if the alpha is larger than an empirical threshold. So here we use the 50 as the empirical threshold. The reason why we choose this number is that we plot all the millions of the meme coin traders alphas in this histogram, and we manually select a threshold and check whether those traders have the feature of the bump bot. And keep in mind that the y-axis is 10 to the power. So it's basically lots of different traders. So actually this graph is kind of distorted. And using these algorithms, if you look into the subfigure A, this is exactly one wallet that we use our algorithm to filter out, and you can see that actually this is also a bot test service. You can see that the lowest free fee is 0.so, and you can even become a VIP. And also how to detect the comment bot. So the comment bot have a very salient and detectable features, because it has some semantic features. For example, if you look into those bot human-generated commands, they're typically very short, contextless, and mass-producible slogans that to express the hype. So if you look into the example here, like to the moon, ready, and we will get there, let's looking for groups, those like very short and hype-driven text. But if you look into the human-generated comments that tend to be more personalized and nuanced, containing context or opinion with reasoning. And also another very important feature is that because the forum allows you to reference other users using the @ so you can basically, if the @ some wallet index appear in the comments, is basically highly likely to be human-generated. Thanks to the strong natural language understanding of large language model, we can use the GPT-4 to add some few short learning to let the GPT to isolate those suspicious comment bot. And next, we look into the bundle bot and sniper bot. The bundle bot and sniper bot, because they need to front run other wallets, so those two bots only appear in a few blocks since the launch. So for the bundle bot, we basically test or find some simultaneously non-created buys in the launch block, because on the left-hand side, you can see that actually the bundle bot basically purchase the meme coin at the exactly same block when the meme coin is created or launched. And for the sniper bot, we basically detect the non-created buy within the first K blocks. Here we use the 5 as the K. So for the Solana blockchain, it has so it uses about 0.4 seconds to mine a block. So five blocks basically mean 2 seconds. It's very, very hard for human being to react that to front row others in just 1 or 2 seconds since the launch of the meme coin. So that's basically the algorithms we use to detect those bots. And next,
we have to wrap up within 2 minutes. Sorry. Conscious of time. Minutes.
Oh, okay. And here is the detection result, and you can see that the 1/4 is the bundle bot, and almost all of the bots are sniped. But you can see that both bundle bot and sniper bot, they do not change the maximum return or the dump duration very much, because they are basically used to redistribute the wealth rather than boost the performance of the coin. But if you look into the bomb bot and comment bot, they will highly increase the maximum return of the coin, which is computed by the return between the throw and the pick. And the dump duration will be enlarged, which means that the coin will be very hard to dump because there are lots of traders there. And the second research question will be, if we want to protect those copy traders, how can we do? In this paper, our task can become to predict whether a wallet is profitable in a meme coin, given that this wallet is not a manipulative bot. So we label a wallet as 1 if it's profitable in a meme coin, and it's and 0 otherwise. So we use classic machine learning models combined with those features, trying to predict the profitability of the meme coin traders. But however, the classic machine learning models cannot make full use of those features, because except for the simple bundle bot, we have more sophisticated bundle bot. If you look into the step 1, for the simple bundle bot, they just directly found the gradual bundle bot. But some sophisticated bundle bot will have a multi-layer funding, because some of the experienced trader will check the on-chain transfer network. And also, the sophisticated bundle bot will decouple the token creation and the token purchasing, which means that the bundle bot will not simultaneously purchase the coin, but will gradually purchase the coin, make the bot very hard to detect. But experienced trader will using their eyes to see that whether the candlestick charts are kind of mechanically upward trend, because this looks super suspicious, it's kind of made by bots. And also, except for the comment board, we do have some real community sentiment. And if you can recall that the meme coin is an asset, we see it's very highly driven by the hype. So the creator sentiment will, to some extent, affect the performance of the coin. So because of this, like all the reasons mentioned above, we find that actually agent will be a very good method to copy trade in this multi-modal environment. And also they have very strong visual capability to like mimic the human traders to see the candlestick chart. And also they have very strong natural language understanding capability, can detect the sentiment. So we also use another like a method called chain thought reasoning to let the agent learn what's like some professional meme coin trading method or knowledge. It's like an exercise book put in the context window because the time is too like tight. So I just passed this, and the result is that actually, to our surprise, the trader's profitability actually is predictable. And if we look into the future, that is quite important. It will show that the trader's purchase amount, the T-stats, and the median-term return of the trader will have high predictability on the future meme coin trading profitability. But another caveat is that the profitability of the selected wallet doesn't guarantee the profitability of the copier. But thanks to the bounding curve mechanism, we can derive the closed-form solution for the copier's return if given the smart money or selected wallet's return, we can basically calculate the copier's return. And this is basically the economic performance of the machine learning models and the MAS. As you can see that even though all of those models can select profitable wallet, their copier's return for the machine learning models are almost all negative. But for MAS, we achieve 0.03 percentage return on the copiers, which means that if we invest in one meme coin, copy trade one meme coin, on average, you invest $100, you will get back like $103 per investment. But think about every day you have thousands of millions of meme coin created. So actually the profit is quite significant. And we also evaluate the each component's contribution to the MAS. And the result is the wallet agent contributes the most. It quite makes sense because the wallet agent, the trader's historical performance actually can be used to make a prediction on the future profitability. And to sum up, I don't want to do some technical wrap up, takeaways, but I want to say that the good research doesn't have to rely on highly sophisticated theoretical models. Not everyone is aced, and then you don't need to invent relativity. It can originate from everyday observations and aim to protect people from being exploited. And a good news is that PumpFund already reached out to us and removed the homepage bumping and introduced the creator transaction fee incentive scheme, trying to eliminate this rug pull phenomenon and make the meme coin more sustainable. And I'm also very grateful for the support from Ripple and for the platform provided by the XRPL Commons. I know that GPT API call is expensive, but we hope that we can continue to collaborate and produce more high quality research. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Yichen. Do we have questions? Bravo. Thanks. Maybe just one quick question, Yichen. I'm just wondering, the multi-agents, the task with multi-agents is to predict whether a wallet is a smart money wallet or not, right? It's making profit or not, basically.
Correct.
And then based on that, you do copy trading. I'm just wondering, I understand you didn't do that. I'm just wondering if the ultimate goal is for a copy trader to make money, where they're asking the agents to, where they're telling the agents that's the ultimate goal, and for the agents to select the wallet to follow, if that would give us, better results in terms of copier profitability.
Sorry, copiers what?
Copier profitability, because currently you ask the agents to predict the wallet profitability, the existing wallet profitability. I'm just wondering if the ultimate goal is to maximize you as a copier, maximize your profitability, whatever as the agent to directly help you achieve that would even give you a better result.
And it's kind of like doable, but please keep in mind that actually the copier's return and the follower's return will be highly correlated, because if you look into the formula,
of course,
almost the same. Yeah, but you're right. We can, of course, we can optimize towards the copier's return. But unfortunately, we have that in paper. We should.
Yeah, it will be a different exercise.
Earlier, probably.
A different exercise, because then we need to consider market impact and liquidity depth and so on and so forth. Because I see that in one of your slides the difference between the smart money wallet and the copy wallet. The spread is not always constant. So it certainly still depends on who you are copying and what market it is.
And yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Probably we trying to optimize our like preprint further, like in the future. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.